I love to be here. Here up here is a guy who is framing these pictures. He's from India, by the way, a very nice guy. And it's so nice to listen to him, Rob, wasn't it? He was telling about what he was doing, and a nice place to work, and he's just offering it all for free. How many people do you see in organizations say, they open up and tell you everything you want to know? But many people will say, nobody asked me. I just fill in the scorecard. All those rules and regulations, and the idea that it really meant something. And I think it doesn't.
And this is a nice picture, by the way. This is Arnold van der Leyen. He is a former European and world heavyweight champion. And this is a group of our clients doing their morning exercises. If you look very good, you see, hey, Wullings, yeah!
Being a part of this boxing exercise. Rob made the picture, by the way.
Yeah. I'm better at making pictures than in boxing.
Well, I know better. But it's very interesting to help these guys through these boxing exercises, because girls, what the real problem is not that there are too many male human beings in executive boards. The real problem is that they don't behave like males. If you ask them to really make them move, are not able to do it anymore. That's the real problem. They are scared little kids inside. That's the diversity problem. That's a part of the diversity problem. At least they're scared. Everything which is different, that they don't know, they resist. They keep it out of, maybe it has something to do with the mothers, don't know, but we have to label the problem deep enough to be able to solve it. So this is our model. When Jeff asked us, do you have new thinking? Do you have new thinking? Yes, we have new thinking. This is our seven steps model.
So it must be.
And we have it for you. So. Because otherwise it's can you just visit on. So you're going to need with us. So maybe this will become a new book. I don't know. In combination with the form essence sheet.
It's the same one.
So the blue one is the same one as this one. I mean, don't get confused too much. Yeah. So the challenge was when we start to work on this model, what are the 5, 6 dimensions of highly successful organizations? And of course, this whole endeavor is nonsense, because you can make it 8 or you can make it 4. But we did our utmost. Don't give us a hard time. So let's start with just enough guidance. And we wrote leadership, structure, and overhead. Just enough. It was Ken Blanchett with that wonderful supporting, delegating model that helped me in thinking. Just enough, not too much. If you give too much leadership, you create dependency. It's not good. If you create too much structure, you create bureaucracy. And if you create too much overhead, then leaders will not lead anymore because they only follow the staff.
What's the name, Rob, of the soccer trainer about it's like holding a little pigeon? When you do it too loose, it'll fly away, and when you do it too rough or something,
okay, they kill it. But truth is that you cannot micromanage two trainers. Are you agreeing? You cannot micromanage two trainers. It's simply not possible. So, offering clear vision and guidance, valuing trust, empowerment, diversity, guided deployment. I'm a firm believer in diversity as a value. Because strong men become stronger in the environment of strong women. Or strong people of color. There is so much research showing that creativity and innovation has a strong bond with diversity. So it's a matter of survival. But the harder thing is to tell to the guys in charge to make room for other highly talented younger people. That's the hardest thing. But if my clients come with the diversity issues and they write wonderful booklets, one of the big accountants, Women Leadership, wonderful glossy magazines, I don't believe them anymore if they are not changing the boardroom within 1 year, 30% other people. I don't believe it anymore. I prefer to have no nonsense above nonsense. So if you are afraid, tell me that you are afraid, and if you want to change, make room.
It's hard for guys my age to step aside for somebody who's 25 years younger and to admit that he or she is better than he is. Because they possess position, they think. And the baby boomers are doing wrong things to our world nowadays. Guys my age.
It's a part of the spiritual problem.
Because they think they own the world. They think, okay, I'm 60, but I feel like 45. I can show it. Bullshit.
Mr. Berlusconi. Italian Prime Minister. Okay, customer focus and entrepreneurial spirit. Doing better by being different. Clear business strategy, honoring clients and their best interest. So that is much more than earning money. Honoring clients. Honoring clients. Really.
You know, when business is low, also for OD people, I think that the deepness of the relations you've got with your clients will help you through. Then you can work for maybe nothing or maybe a very small fee.
And that's what we did last December. A lot of the budgets were gone, and we worked with our clients for 2, 3, sometimes 5 years.
6 years, yeah.
And there were no budgets anymore, so we went to do our thing. If our coaching was relevant, it's more relevant than ever. So if you love your client and there is really no money anymore, we're going to do our job. And we trust that you value the relation as much as we do. So come out your own box. There is so much work to do today. So much work that cannot be paid, maybe, but is worthwhile doing.
Very much.
So, stakeholder engagement, when you really care, people notice. Authenticity, of course. Supporting people to be good instead of less bad. Great people. Ritz-Carlton example is striking to me. They give $2,000 empowerment to each employee simply because they hire the good people and train them accordingly. Clear identity and business ethic. Capitalism without values got us into trouble. Maybe this is a left-wing remark for Americans, but I still think so. It's like nuclear energy. If you don't make sure that it's controlled, and it explodes, and that's what we saw.
When we flew to Seattle, I read in the papers that the bonuses this year will be higher than last year. I mean, you learned something about what's going on. Did somebody look in the mirror and thought, this is incredible, this is not possible in a way? It's incredible.
Okay, but it's still a part of the crisis we're going through. So if we're not learning fast enough, the crisis will deepen itself. So this is our little model. We don't believe in smart and SWOT anymore. You know, make it measurable and result and SWOT. We believe in SWOT, in SOAR, strengths, opportunity, aspiration, results, and in together everybody achieves more. And this is the model we used in a recent conference for the University of Maastricht, Department of Finance. This came out of the interviews. Just enough leadership was a problem for them. Great people, keeping them, retaining them, problem. Physical layout, problem. Cohesion and cooperation. In the academic world, it's always a problem. So we let them work around these 4 topics. Look at the root cause, find quick wins, think of in-depth investments. There were 16, so you start 4, and so this whole model worked in 1 day part. They came up with wonderful ideas. The only thing I do nowadays is designing learning processes. That's the only thing I do.
Because it's all there.
And this model is so I made it applicable for their situation, and that's all what I do.
All the knowledge you need to change that department is already there.
And it's incredible. It was emotional, the session. There were were highly talented, all professors in their